glad to see you. Hello, everybody. We're so glad to see you. Hello to Alaina. So glad to see you. Hello to Elissa. So glad to see you. Hello, everybody. We're so glad to see you.
Tell me a little bit about Alaina and how she does qualify for the Joel Shickman.
Okay. Alaina was born with a heart defect. It's called a canal defect, and so she had 2 open heart surgeries in her lifetime. She also had cataracts in her eyes. She couldn't see when she was born. It took us a while to discover. So she had 3 surgeries separately. We removed those. We'll sing one of her favorite songs, and it just instantly changes her mood and gets her back to happy. And it makes it kind of, just a better day for us all. Daddy's involved. We sit around and we have a little drum at home, and we play instruments together with her now. So we wouldn't really have probably thought to do those things without this experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We met her birth mother when she was 22 weeks pregnant, and at 28 weeks pregnant, they detected her heart defect, and so we kind of walked that together. Now, we did kind of go through with the understanding that she'd only need 1 surgery, and it was going to be on the minor side, and then it turned out to be much more severe once she was born. So that part was definitely shocking, and even knowing there's no way to prepare for that kind of thing that you go through.
It's just phenomenal.
She's such a blessing. I mean, she's
so phenomenal.
She's just such a blessing to our whole family.
You told me that she does have 1 more surgery, and you said that you were going to tell the surgeon to play the Music Together CD in the operating theatre.
As we kind of discussed the date for the next surgery, it's very important to me because I think it's just definitely going to help her relax and get through it a little better.
So, Lynn, you were introduced to Music Together through Tara.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a sweet, darling angel by the name of Elissa, who is so active and also so sensory and so kinetic. Elissa, hi.
Elissa was born very healthy. We never anticipated any problems at all. And then when she turned just about 6 months, she had her first seizure. That next year was very trying for us because she continued to have seizures, and the seizures were not a typical seizure. They lasted 30 minutes, 45 minutes, with her longest being an hour and 10 minutes. And originally the doctors suggested that it was just a febrile seizure, but of an atypical complex nature. That was not an acceptable diagnosis for us. So we really sought out answers, and we ended up at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. And after genetic testing, we were told that Elissa has what is called Dravet syndrome. It's a severe seizure disorder, and along with that comes other issues such as developmental delays. The seizures that she has are very resistant to medication. This is something that she'll unfortunately deal with her whole life. So our goal has been not to just manage her symptoms, but to help her in any way we can to get a strong foundation now to deal with what is to come for her in the future. And that's what Music Together has helped us do in part. We think that it helps her relax, it helps her focus, it's helped her learn to vocalize a little bit better because she's not vocal really at all. We've been working with a speech therapist on her expressive capabilities, and Music Together has helped introduce new sounds for her. So that's phenomenal. That's giving her a foundation to have expressive language. One thing I have to say also about Music Together, it's not just helping her, it's helping me be a better mom. Like, I remember when I first came here, I wanted to show her how to properly use a drum and stick, and then you guys taught me, like, let her explore, let her do it her way. She's familiarizing herself, and she has gotten so much more out of me just stepping back and letting her just be herself. And she does use some of the instruments in what we would say is the right way, but not all of them, and I think it's fun for her, to do it her way.
Wow.
So letting her be her individual self and me taking a step back is a gift you guys taught me, so thank you.
When you say things like that, I just can't cope with what, my cup runneth over for lack of a better adjective.
I sing to her now at bed to get her to go to sleep. And it really has helped a lot. And when I, think that maybe she's, fading off, she'll turn over, she'll touch my lips, and then do the more sign. And my heart just about melted. So, I cannot, tell you.
Melted.
I know, I did cry the first time she did that. I was like, someone likes my singing. But it was very special for me. And she does that now continuously.
Yeah.
And so she's craving that.
Yeah.
It's something she loves.
A lot of the times, she works with all the therapists too. She has 4 or 5 different ones, and it all felt like work, and it was just almost frustrating trying to push her to do all these things. And with the music class and everything that it's brought to her life, the way it's taught me to interact with her and take the pressure off and get her to do some of those things by her own will.
Yeah.
It's just really changed our lives completely. So I'm just very grateful toward you and this program. So thank you.
If it weren't for the fund, we just wouldn't have been able to do this right now. The medical expenses are tremendous. I had to quit my job to be at home. It was just too much with the hospital stays and not knowing when a seizure was going to happen and having to be available. And so truly, if it weren't for the fund, we just wouldn't be able to do this. So we are, like Tara, beyond grateful.
Yay.
Yeah.
So that makes 3 of us.
Yay.
Goodbye to Elissa, goodbye to Alaina. So long, farewell. Goodbye to the mommies, goodbye to the nannies, goodbye to Miss Sheila too. Goodbye, so long, farewell, my friends. Goodbye, so